Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in. I'm in a different place this week, so bear with me here. Okay, let's get to our message for Aquarius. Thank you to all who have contributed and supported this channel. I really appreciate it. And please remember that not everything's going to resonate. So take what does, leave the rest. If it just doesn't sound like your story, it may not be. You know, it may show itself later to be something that is helpful, or it may just be for somebody else. So here we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse. Take what helps you today that helps yourself. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's like abundance is trying to reach you. It's trying to scratch at you, trying to get at you. But maybe you have the door shut and like something you are really pushing back on here. Regarding abundance, maybe you're looking at something incorrectly. Somebody wanting you out of the picture. You're tired of this. Oh, yeah. You're tired of this. Like, doors close, no inclusion, you try and you try and you try, and then there's never any relief from this same old routine. You know, you think you're making strides with career or some of your goals or friendship socially, and people don't follow through, don't have the same desire or energy towards this as you do, making something work, and or in some cases are just specifically leaving you out. Okay? I think it's you that's scratching on the door to abundance, knowing that you need more. You deserve more. You deserve some sort of a reply or response or courtesy. Okay, here we go, Aquarius. What else? Page of Pentacles. Let's get a little bit further because I have a couple things rolling around. Let's get more definitive before I say anything. Page of Pentacles, Lovers. It just takes some time here for harmony with others or harmony in a situation. And I think you've waited so long that you just don't want to wait anymore. So you're pushing things maybe at a pace that others just aren't going. I see them going at a slower pace, and I also said some people are leaving you out in particular. So let's get a little bit further. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you've felt like you've been in lack for a long time here, and so that's why you're trying your hardest. You're putting a lot of effort into getting the wheels turning. Why aren't they turning here, Spirit? What's the deal? What's the dealio here? Haven't heard that in a while. Okay. The Magician's out here. You know you can do this. You know you can create more. And I think you're asking the universe, like, why does this depend on other people? Queen of Cups. Why does it depend on other people's support and kindness, your success, Emperor? I think you're asking that question, but I feel like Spirit's saying you don't need to wait on anybody here. You have the goods. The Magician, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor. This alone is absolutely amazing. Emperor and Magician. Throw in the Queen of Cups, and you're just an exceptional person. I mean, you've got the leadership, you've got the care for others, you got the emotional stability. You're used to being successful. Maybe you're just in kind of an unusual slump right now. I don't think it's a slump you're in for very long, and I don't think it's a slump that you are familiar with. Yeah, you're used to things being very successful here. Okay, so what's happening? Okay, you've got the Page of Swords now. Something precocious, something trying to reach you, something very bold, some message trying to reach you here. What is it? Two of Wands. Are you too comfortable? Are you not pushing yourself enough? I feel like you're pushing yourself. Are other people not pushing themselves? Are you in a situation where other people aren't pushing themselves? You're the only one pushing. Then you get pushback from them because they don't want to push. What's the advice here, Spirit? Knight of Wands. Be bold anyway, is what I'm getting. Be bold anyway. I'm hearing you say, some of you say, yeah, but that's just not working. Page of Cups in the reverse. Be bold anyway, and people will start coming around. Stay your course, be bold, keep scratching at that abundance, keep knocking down those doors to what you know is your abundance. Because it seems like you're not supposed to be deterred. Certainly you're disappointed. I see it here in the cards. But people that are lagging or not opening this door for you or somehow trying to be barriers or slow the energy up actually come around and apologize to you. Two of Pentacles out here now and the Tower in the reverse. Stay busy, stay your course is what I see in the cards here, because you're going to avoid a tower. Don't come at this so aggressively at individuals. You know, why aren't you getting on board? Just state what you have or state what you've done and then sit back. And if the pace is too slow, pick up your energy for something else, because I see that people will be apologizing or need to be, but you're not supposed to change your pace here. Three of Wands. Yeah. Think the big thoughts. Think the big goals. Think the big dreams. Ships come in here. Keep staying the course. And I get that this is frustrating because you got your heart in this and then you get started with something and you put your whole effort into it and then it's sidelined. Okay? It's sidelined by others. Hermit. Take the time when you're dealing with someone who's sidelined something. And I see you've got a lot of irons in the fire here. Keep the irons going. There will be reason for celebration, Four of Wands. But in the downtime, take some time for yourself. Okay? So you're frustrated with people not following through or people not getting to you quick enough with an answer or collaborating with you or keeping you out of collaborations. Keep doing your part. Keep staying the course. Keep being bold there, going after that abundance. And you'll see this turn around. You'll see, according to the cards, people apologizing or needing to. And with free will, you know, they may not, but it will be known that they need to type of situation. And in the downtime, rather than being frustrated and thinking, do I confront this person? No, that's definitely not on the cards here. It's take that downtime to have time for self. Reflect. Hermit away, meditate, self-care, okay? I know everybody's not into meditation. I highly recommend it. Take that time to try meditation, but self-care for sure, okay? Take that time for you. Seven of Wands wrapping up here, the Hierophant and the Fool. These are good cards. This is somebody else's problem if they're leaving you out. If they're not following through, if they're not doing their part, but make sure you're doing yours. You turn out to be a mentor for them or an example to the whole group or to many. How strong you are. Stay strong. Stay strong, not confrontational. Stay strong. You know, maybe they're shocked right now with your abilities and how quickly, you know, how gifted you are, how quickly you can turn something around. And once the shock wears off, then they want you for more things. They see your strength. They see your abilities. You become the mentor here without even realizing it. I mean, I see that you're really annoyed, very pissed off even. You become the mentor here if you stay high vibing. So anytime you're feeling irritated, back off, start doing self-care, spend time on self. Okay, no confrontations. Let these people work out why they're so slow, why they aren't doing their part. why they're leaving you out, why you're being misjudged, or maybe in some cases feeling like you're attacked here, your character. Because this turns around, these people apologize and they realize that you're just that talented. You're just as talented as you say. That's why you're scratching on the door of abundance, because you know it's for you. Moonlight. Okay, this is a new deck for me, so I do need to take a look at this further. 51. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, right? Don't get caught up in, am I going to confront these people? Like I said, you've got a lot of irons in the fire. Keep stoking the fires. Keep the irons warm. Keep them hot. Keep them burning. Do your part. Forget about the mundane. Forget about the confrontations. Logical and analytical is your focus. Follow it. Trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. This whole situation doesn't seem logical. Hang in there. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second guessing yourself. You can see beyond the surface of things and read between the lines. Okay? So you have a lot of this information within. Good time to use oracle cards. Okay, that's what we're using. Yeah, use your intuition here. You know what's going on. This is just confirmation is what I'm getting now regarding the read. But a lot of frustration for sure. And you need people. You're like, I need the right people to be around me to launch this, to kick this off. Where are these people? And why am I handing things in to people for their approval when they drag their feet? Something like that. Stay the course. Keep the embers burning. Keep those irons in the fire. Keep going. Add more irons. And also remember that if it gets too much for you, too much frustration, too much stagnation, use that time for self-reflection, for self-healing, for self-work. Like meditation. Time out. Taking a time out mentally will be very helpful for you. Okay, we've got all the threads of fate must bend. This is about flexibility. Yeah, flexibility now. Use your intuition. Stay the course. Stay out of the shadows. The shadow wants to swallow me here, you see. No. No, don't embrace the shadow side here and confront somebody. No, stay high vibing, stay in the light. You've got this. It's just going to take a little bit of time, and you're restless. You're annoyed with the timing here. That's okay. Once you kind of get the perspective of this is timing that I can use on myself too, to improve self, to work on self, to take the time I never have to meditate or learn to enjoy it, or just quiet the mind. Quieting the mind will help you a lot. Don't forget your meditations. Try it if you are new to it. And also don't forget your intuition is got to be really on point right now. It is, but I say it's got to be because some of you are ignoring it. Like, but then you're like, nah, that can't be what's happening. Focus. Be clear on, I've got this down. I know what's happening, and I'm not going to second guess that. No more second guessing. That is your message, Aquarius. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. That helps the channel. It helps the channel to grow. And please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. If you have an issue that you're dealing with, or you want some advice on something, let me know in the comments. We will look at the cards and see what they have to say. Thank you so much for joining me.